I hope you've been having a wonderful, wonderful week. And even if not, that's okay too. I need to start this episode by coughing. Great radio. This is your favorite radio show ever, except psych. This isn't radio. This is me hanging out one-on-one with my wonderful, wonderful, beautiful, beloved little bunny. So let's get in touch with each other. I'm thinking of you. Let's breathe. I love you, little bunny. It's just you and it's just me. And I'm here with you right now. Where are you? Look around. Do you know where I am? I'm right here in your ears. With you in this room, or this car, or this space outside. Wherever you are, I'm here with you right now. And you're here with me. We are in a slightly different spot in the Lindy command station. In the beautiful, incredible, enlivening, enriching, inspiring city of New York City. And we are in the living room tonight because I had to move my desk out briefly. So we're going to be doing some repairs and some painting. So we gotta move the command station for the night. And so we're here together. A little bit of a new vibe on my end. Will you be able to tell? I don't know. But I have some beverage here. I'm going to pour. Okay, 1 second. Listen to this. Little bunny. If you listened to a couple weeks ago, I don't know what I called it. Unlock Your Happiness or something. I talked about how important coffee is to me. And I talked about how I had some cheap coffee. But I ran out of said cheap coffee. It's decaf coffee, of course. It's after midnight right now. And I went and bought some more decaf. But I got the good stuff, little buddy. I got some of the best decaf you can buy. We have a lot of really great coffee places in New York. So this is a coffee place that sells their coffee. They have decaf, and I bought a whole bag of it. I had them grind it up for me because I'm not cool enough to have my own coffee grinder. But I'm looking at it right now, and I can't wait. I want to smell it first. Will you smell it with me, little bunny? Wow, how blessed, how lucky. I won't go on another rant about how unbelievable it is to have a warm, delicious cup of coffee. So lucky. Here we go. Oh my God, little bunny, it's so good. Oh, it's so good. One more time. Oh, coffee is so special, little bunny. Never realized until that episode a few times ago, a couple of weeks ago, just how important coffee is to me, to my mental wellness. I don't mean it's important because it wakes me up, things like that. The ability to truly enjoy the truth of how incredible a cup of coffee is. Man, work on that, little bunny. That's your care for the week. Next time you drink some coffee, or you can pick tea if you like tea. Tea also works for the same purposes. And just marvel at it. Take a sip. Just bask in the beauty of what it is. If you're lost, little bunny, welcome to me. If you're new here, little bunny, or if you want a little refresher on just what exactly this is, you know what this is, little bunny. This whole crazy garden thing. It's just your daddy being himself. It's just me being me. And I'm bringing you with me in every way I can. It's just you and me going on adventures together. What kind of crazy, wonderful shenanigans can we get up to? And it just keeps building and building and building and building and building and growing in so many ways. Oh, we're only in the second year of this right now, little bunny. Can you believe that? We're in the second year. I can only fathom. In fact, I can't even fathom what it's going to be like 30 years from now. Oh, little bunny. You know what I can promise? The garden will always, always be here. That might be what I want to talk about this week. Every time I say, we're in the early days, or I'll be here forever, that I'll never leave you, that I'll always be here for you is a better way to phrase it. I always get this nagging feeling that you don't believe me, or that you're skeptical, or that you're cautious. Because why wouldn't you be cautious? There's people who will say they'll be there forever, and they disappear. People change, or they love you when it's convenient for them, and then it doesn't become convenient for them anymore, and then they kind of move their love elsewhere. Yeah, doesn't that happen sometimes? And you have people that it can be hard to trust other people. I really understand that. That's a huge topic that can't be done justice in just one little podcast episode, but I'll do a little piece of it. Before I do that, I need to change something. 1 second. Get myself a little more in touch with you. Let's take another breath together. I'm sorry, something distracted me. I want to get in tune with you, little bunny. I love you, little bunny. I love you, I love you, I love you. And I will always be here for you. And it's okay if it's hard to believe that right now. But I'm not worried about it. If there's something I'm good at, little bunny, it is making commitments. I'm so good at that. Especially commitments to people. Very, very good at making commitments to people and keeping it. I will never, ever leave you. I will always, always be here for you. My love for you is not based on a convenience for me. It's not based on what's fashionable or exciting for me in a given moment. I'm sure there will be challenges and hardships and all kinds of things that come as life tends to do. But there's a word I want to use to describe the love I have for you. You can give me whatever kind of love makes sense for you in return. I don't require the same commitment from you that I give to you. Although I will talk about the love that I enjoy in a little bit. But the love that I give to you, little bunny. Do I reveal the word now? I want to see if I can reveal it in a way that just lands ends so well. So I'm going to take a sip of coffee and we're going to meander our way there. So that's the mystery, little bunny, is what kind of love do I give you? My love for you is blank. I will reveal that by the end of the episode. But first, a sip of incredible decaf coffee. Oh, it's so good, little bunny. Oh my God, it's so good. I can't believe how good it is. Oh, this is a good life. Such a good life. Okay, let's go somewhere totally different and see how we meander our way back here. I'm listening to an audiobook right now. I won't mention the title, but I'll give you hints so you can listen to it if you want. The reason I'm not going to give a title is because I'm not recommending it. I'm enjoying it though. But, so, to give you context, I am in the process of getting set up on Audible to publish stories that I also publish on Patreon, which is the locked section of the garden. Give me 1 second. I have to confirm before I post anything that the rights are compatible, because I'm going to do this thing where I can retain the rights to publish anywhere. I get a smaller cut, but then I get to keep it on the Patreon because I really want as damn near everything as possible to be on the Patreon, it's a monthly thing, and it's priced at such a point where I don't want it to be a sacrifice. Every dollar is hard-earned, and I take it very seriously whenever anybody puts down money to support the garden and to get access to the locked audios and the Discord as well. But I purposely price it lower than I could because I don't want it to be a sacrifice to be here. If you want to have access to some of the extra spicy stuff and the extra special stuff where it can be the most experimental. A lot of experimental stuff in the locked section. There's a lot of the locked audios. And it's just everyone pays the same amount. I don't want to have this thing where some buddies pay $30 for the special super secret VIP access. It's like, no. You're a bunny. Okay. What are we talking about? Okay, this book. So, yeah, I'm getting set up on Audible. And so I said, okay, well, I should probably be listening to audiobooks if I'm going to start publishing short stories on Audible. And so I got myself my Audible membership, and which is significantly more expensive than the locked section. And so I downloaded a book, and I wanted to find a book. So what did I do to find a book, little bunny? Same thing you should do when you want to find a book recommendation or a movie recommendation or a TV show recommendation. What do you think your daddy is going to tell you? Yeah. When you say, I want to read a book that does this, or I want to watch a TV show that does this, what do you do, little bunny? Where do you go? You go to ChatGPT. Hope you knew that answer, little bunny. And you say, hey, ChatGPT, here's what I'm looking for. So I think I told it a little bit about me, and I wanted something that's written recently so that I can be up to date. Because at first I looked up greatest books of all time, and everything is, 1890, 1930. And if I'm going to be releasing stuff in the current year, little bunny, I had better be up to date with how people are writing these days. So I told it to find me something that's written recently. I had an audiobook. Then I told it about myself, and I was like, gave me this multiverse book. Can you believe it? It knew me so well. This is a multiverse book that's a science fiction thriller. And it's cool. Oh my goodness, little bunny. Have I hit a wall already? Oh no. I'm so comfortable. I'm on my couch right now. We have a really nice couch. Okay, let's get back to talking about my love for you, little bunny. Let's salvage this episode quickly before it... Oh, I want to get out of the habit of being self-critical. It's good to always be striving for... I used to say striving for perfection, but now my motto is go for 95% perfect and then move on. So let's see if we can get this episode, little buddy. I need your help. Let's get this episode to 95% perfect. Can you help me with that, little bunny? Yes, be good, little bunny. When in doubt, give my bunny some love. But it's real love. And I hope you know that. I hope you know that all of this is just the real me. As I was listening to this audiobook, this multiverse audiobook, I do not want to disparage other creative people because I think it's really, really awesome when people are creative and they do their thing. But I notice a difference between me and this narrator, which is obviously he's putting on a performance, but it's like very much a performance, you know? Doesn't feel like I'm being read a book, but it feels like I'm watching someone on stage read a book, you know? And everything I do here with you, little bunny, it's a lot more intimate. And I think you can feel that. I think that's why this feels so different than anything else. There's plenty of men with attractive voices, but there's nothing quite like this. There's nothing even remotely like this, little bunny. This is one of the craziest things you've ever stumbled onto. And it's here to make your life better. It's here to help you enjoy things. It's here to help you indulge the delicious pleasures of life without any guilt and shame. I'm here to be a 100% positive influence on your life. That's my guiding principle with this. I just want to be myself. It's me being me into a microphone. And then I also want to be a 100% positive influence on your life. So that's why. That's why what? I don't know, little bunny. Just making stuff up. All of this is one big improvisation. We're just figuring it out as we go. You and me, little bunny. Yeah, what was I saying? This is intimate. This is intimate, you and me. You're getting the real me, by the way. This is the real me. This is the real me, little bunny. I would hate to share a fake version of myself with you. I would hate to play a character for you. I'm getting a little bit emotional in anger. Just thinking of the idea of being a character for you. I always want to be the real me with you. This is very intimate what we share together. I'm giving you all my heart. I give you real love, little bunny. The real love from my heart. And yes, it's for you. You want to know why it's for you? Because you're here right now. The only way you can find your way here to this moment. How far are we? 20 minutes into a podcast episode or something. To find me, and then to pull up the podcast episode, and then to listen 20 minutes into it. Little bunny, I have filtered out the world for everybody who's not you. And now that it's you, and me here. Yes, you are special. No, you are not some random person. You are my little bunny, and I love you. Now listen to your daddy take some coffee. Oh my gosh, little bunny. Always an adventure with you. So now, you have my love. You understand my love. You should know now that yes, it's real, and you should feel it as a warmth in your body. And by the way, I'm the most me, I think, here in the podcast. Sometimes for TikTok, Instagram, things like that, I have to be a little bit more performative just to go viral a little bit easier. Give me 1 second. But yeah, deep in here, tucked away in the podcast together, it's like I love it when there's, you know, the feeling of someone looking over your shoulder and how it kind of for me, it's when I'm walking on the sidewalk and there's someone walking behind me, you know, even if they're just a normal person, they're not doing anything wrong, you know, but they are walking behind me, and I'll cross the street, or I'll step to the side and pretend to pull out my phone for a second, let them pass, and then I'll go, so there's no one walking behind me. That feeling of just being very self-aware and aware that you're being seen by someone that you don't trust. And it's not that they're untrustworthy a person. It's just that, you know, this is just some person. I tend to feel that way a bit with the most outward-facing content. So Instagram and TikTok, basically. And so I still give real love there. But it's like the deeper you go, I don't want to say down the rabbit hole because that borrows from a different IP, intellectual property. But if we say the deeper you go into the garden, let's say, or the deeper you go into the forest, we got to come up with our terminology for this little bunny. If you have an idea, you can tell me. You can always email me, Lindy@lindysgarden.com, or daddy@lindysgarden.com, whichever you prefer. And I read everything, and I love and appreciate everything. I generally don't respond these days just because it's a bit too much for me to keep up with. And I would rather spend that energy making content. But anything you send, I do read, and I do absolutely cherish it and adore it. So you can always send me ideas about the garden and how it exists in your mind, especially if you want to help me think of what does it mean to go deep in the rabbit hole, down the rabbit hole. The only problem is it's such a good analogy, isn't it? It's too bad it's so famously something else. But anyway, if the TikTok and the Instagram are on the surface, it's that feeling of being watched by people who you don't really trust. You don't really want them to be there. You know, my goal is not to be seen by everybody. My goal is to find you, little bunny, and all your other fellow bunnies out there who are waiting to be found. Yeah, so you can help me find them also by any video. Go ahead and comment, and especially share. You can just share it to yourself or something, but you can't click a copy link. That's actually a misconception which ChatGPT informed me of. You have to actually share, tap the share button and then go text it to yourself or something. But shares really send things viral. So you can do that, and commenting sends things viral. And you can also comment that you like the podcast, actually, too. Because that helps me grow. Helps us grow a little some more of your fellow bunnies find the garden, which is an incredible thing to happen. What are we talking about? Let me make sure this is still recording. Jesus, this happens sometimes. My time was wrestled away from me. Okay, we're good. What were we talking about? So, yeah, just this deep in the podcast, little bunny. I feel like I can really be myself here. I feel like there's no one walking behind us that, it's not that they're not a trustworthy person, but it's like, I feel like we're home when it's just you and me here this deep in the podcast. I feel very at peace. I like it. I like it a lot. Little bunny, you know how much I love you by now, don't you? You know that it's real love, don't you? And you really want to believe that I will always, always be here for you. And maybe there's some nagging fear that, how can you be so sure? And if there's anyone you're going to believe, it's me, but it's like, how can you know for sure? Well, maybe I can explain what my love is for you a little more. I think you know why I love you. I talk about that a lot. It's because you're a very, very special, precious kind of person. I attract the most incredible people, little bunny. It's one of my superpowers. I'm not totally sure how I do it, except I am sure how I do it. It's just be your best self and then be yourself as quick as possible, everywhere as possible. And then just like you're taking a magnet across some metal shavings, all these wonderful people into your life. So I love you because I've tried extra hard to be myself. And you're here. That's how I know you're incredible. You're a really special person. You wouldn't be here if you weren't. You're my kind of person. I love you. Gotta figure out a way to meander my way to that word, that magic word that describes the kind of love I have for you. It's a good word, but I think I need to pour myself some more coffee. Meander there a different way. 1 second. There's so many different ways to love. And I've learned that I've been loved in so many different ways. There's so many flavors of love. It's not just this one thing. I've hit a bit of a wall, little bunny. The tiredness is hitting me. But let's see if I can champion through this. Is that a phrase, champion through? I kind of like it. I was saying earlier, some people love you when it's convenient for them. Some people love you when it's easy to love you. And I am very easy to love, that's for sure. But there's always fluctuations in things. And Sometimes people love you, and then it becomes less convenient, and they won't love you, and then it becomes convenient again, and they love you again. And then their life takes them elsewhere, and then it's no longer convenient, or it requires effort, or things like that. That kind of love is very conditional. And it's not even necessarily your fault, so to speak, you know? There's people that you completely adore, who maybe you end up moving to different places in the world. Yeah, or different cities at least. Or someone gets a job that the schedule doesn't work out with yours or something like that. And love just kind of dwindles away. Yeah. And it's not that there's anything bad that happened between you two, but the love was a certain kind of love that needed watering, needed attention, needed maintenance. This is totally fine. A lot of love needs maintenance. Just make sure you maintain your love with loved ones. The ones that, if you sense that there's a love you have with someone that needs maintenance, make sure you do that maintenance. Yeah. But it's conditional on, so that love is conditional on being in the same place. There's a level of convenience, and it can't be too much effort and things like that. So that love can disappear or just wilt away. Sometimes there's love that's very, very strong right when you meet a person. And it's very hormonal based, very hormonal love. They are just there, present. Bam! This is like, if they're less experienced with this kind of thing, then they're like, oh my God, this is the rest of our lives together. And maybe you're guilty of this too, little bunny. Sometimes it is the rest of your lives together. But if it's the kind of love that is based on hormones, those hormones will fade. It fades with everybody. Yeah. And if you're in a relationship that's a long relationship, and you're like, why am I not feeling the same things as the beginning? It's like, little bunny, that's just how the human brain works. Okay? Don't worry about it. There's people who are more qualified to talk on it than I am. Esther Perel is a really good person to read if you're in a long-term relationship and you're wishing things were more this or that than they are. Go read her. But I'll say, it's okay, little bunny. A lot of this is just the brain being the human brain. It's fine. So there's love where it's based on these fresh hormones. And I can understand maybe within the first year of the garden, I could understand some fear that maybe, oh, this beautiful man with a beautiful voice who says he's my daddy, he's just going off of the fun, new, flashy thing that he's got here. Or that he's going to lose interest and then he's going to go make origami professionally or something like that. And then he's going to move on to the next cool thing, and he's going to become a fencer, and he's going to be the world champion fencer. And then he's going to move on to, like, I don't know, inventing what? New kinds of engines or something. My love for you is not based on hormones. It's not based on this flashy new thing that you are. That would have faded by now. But my love is not based on that. So you don't need to worry about me leaving because the hormones are gone. My love for you is not based on convenience. You know what I was saying about needing to water certain loving relationships. I have loved ones that are like this, where very close person to me, but then we move cities and their lives are filled with preoccupying things, and my life is filled with preoccupying things, and we grow apart even though there was nothing bad that happened between us. That was love that needed gardening, I guess. I wonder if we'll use that play on words for garden. I'm not sure. But you don't have to give me anything, little bunny. Isn't that nice? You don't even have to give me the Patreon subscription. You get this podcast for free, don't you? And it's real love here. I love you even if you spend $0 ever lifetime in the garden. I love you. There is nothing you need to do to get my love other than be here. Other than just listen to me right now. Because I'm not giving this love to everyone, little bunny. I'm not giving this love to anyone. I'm giving this love to you. Do you want to know why? It's because you're here right now. That's why you deserve it. I care about you, and I care for you. So if my love is not hormonal, and it's not based on convenience, and it's not based on any of the other things I said, maybe I should have made notes for this. My love for you, little bunny, will last forever. You will never not have me. The only way you're not going to have me is if you choose to go on your own way. And you're welcome to do that if you want to. There's nothing keeping you bound here. It's just me giving you my love if you want it. And that will never, ever go away, no matter what. I will never stop doing this. I will never leave you. I will always, always be here for you. Because my love for you is durable. Durable love, little bunny. No matter what ups happen in my life and what downs happen in my life. No matter what hormones come and go as time goes on. No matter what's going on in my life or what's going on in your life or what's going on the platforms that we do this on, or who knows, any number of things could happen, little bunny. I'll still be here, always, because my love for you is durable. It will withstand everything. If you're glad to have my love, you can do a little hug right now. You want to do a hand hug? If you know how to do a hand hug, do a hand hug. And if you don't know how that is, you go listen to more episodes. I'm going to squeeze 1, 2, 3. Just squeeze your fist a little bit. Like hugging your thumb. Put your thumb between your middle and ring finger. I'm sending you my love right now, little bunny. Can you feel it? This love that I'm sending you can and will withstand everything. There's a lot of uncertainty in life and a lot of uncertainty in love. And you'll have people that say they love you forever. You'll have people that you want to love you forever. You'll have people that will leave sometimes from loss of interest, or sometimes something bad will happen between you two. Sometimes life will just get in the way and it's not a lack of interest. but just the priorities are mismatched in some way. There's always going to be hurt when you have love and it goes away. I know that so well. But this love, little bunny, I'm going to give you just a little more squeeze there. This love that you feel coming through your hand, this will never, ever go away. You have me forever. I will never leave you. You will never not have me. Count on this. My love for you is durable. All right, little bunny. I wrote you the poem tonight because I can't be here for you tomorrow morning. Didn't that sound so bad? I can't be here for you. No, just kidding. I'm here for you every Friday, by the way. I'm not able to record tomorrow morning, so I wrote you a poem tonight. And I'll read it to you. And then I will probably sit here and enjoy this delicious decaf for just a little bit longer before I climb in bed and probably listen to the audiobook about the multiverse. Okay. Here's your poem. Excuse me. 1 second. Here's your poem. The fear of abandonment is curable. The answer is to find love that is durable. That's it. Okay. Have a great, great week, little bunny. I love you. I love you. I love you in ways that are